Welcome back. This is KTN Prime. Hopes of secondary school heads of getting an increase in funding to run their institutions have been dashed after the Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, declared today there was no money factored in for that. And in a proposal that might just bring controversy into the education sector, Magoha noted that parents can be asked to contribute towards school funding. Our Tobias Chanji has more details of that report from Mombasa.
During the 44th Kenya Secondary Schools Heads Association Kesha Conference at the Kenya School of Revenue Administration, Kesha Chairman Kahi Ndimuli presented to the Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha with a document asking government to increase the capitation grant by 21% to support operations in schools. Kesha said schools were operating on a budget deficit of more than 11% and warned that this could impact on the quality, efficiency and effectiveness of education as government implements 100% transition of children from primary to secondary schools.
Our schools are operating deficit of their budgets at between 15 and 17%.
But CS Magoha lamented that the Ministry of Education was already getting the highest state funding at 35% of the budget. He was categorical that there was no money factored for increased capitation grant.
That's 22 ministers and I am one, already with 35% of the budget. Who the hell do you think is going to support me in that cabinet?
Instead, the CS proposed that parents be asked to fund some school programs.
I have asked Kahi Ndimuli, I've spoken to many people, that next time when I meet the president quietly, I will also explain to him that there is a group of Kenyan middle class who will not mind contributing to better their schools.
And the thorny issue remains to be the competency-based curriculum, CBC, where already 1.2 billion shillings has been captured in this year's budget for the new curriculum.
Are we anchoring junior secondary in the existing primary schools, or are we anchoring junior secondary in the current secondary schools?
My plea to the others is that please come on board, but don't come on board by saying, oh, you have to roll this thing back.
It remains to be seen how the expenses in the education docket will be managed, given the already existing deficit that could get worse factoring in new overheads like the rollout of the new curriculum. Tobias Chanji, KTN.